George, off the back of that game, what would your assessment be?
Yeah, I think Ealing threw a real good challenge at us. I think they gave us exactly what we wanted in these two games. So pleased with that. Pleased with the level of physicality. You know how hard the boys were pushed. I thought we started the game well. Thought we got ahead nicely. A little bit disappointed, obviously, that we dropped off, and I felt we probably got a little bit ahead of ourselves. You know, once we got that lead, which allowed Ealing to come back into the game. And then there were some good moments. There's plenty of bits. I thought there was we put ourselves in a good position a lot of times in the first half, and then probably didn't take the opportunity, or were a little bit blunt in our decision making. But that's what these games are for. This is where pre-season games come in. You can make some mistakes, and you can miss a couple of opportunities. You go away and work on them and identify why they didn't come off.
And obviously there was a lot of players involved today, but in particular there were a few debutants in the squad. How did you feel they fared?
Yeah, really well. I thought Benny Meehan had great energy. He took a great opportunity for that try early on in the second half. I thought Harry Ellington was really physical. I thought he brought a real good level of physicality around the park. Adam Hastings, I thought he came on very composed. He's had a long stint out of rugby and only a couple of weeks into pre-season with Scotland not playing games in the summer. I thought he looked calm and collected. So I thought the boys, they brought real good energy, and I think they fitted in really well. And they look part of the setup.
The game kind of swang in momentum, but there was certainly a patch in that first half where we had real control in attack and defence. That must have been pleasing. Yeah,
I thought there was a really good period in that first half where we were building nicely and, like I say, put ourselves in some good opportunities to get more points than we did. And I thought the guys' combinations were starting to work nicely together. Lots to improve, lots to keep pushing, but generally pretty good. But obviously there was a drop off at the end of the game. The last 20 minutes, obviously we allowed a couple of maul tries in and a few probably a few clock offs in defence where Ealing were good enough to exploit those.
You mentioned there that last 20 minutes, obviously the team changed a lot going towards the back end of the game. How much will those young players that came on there grow from that and learn from it?
Yeah, absolutely. We did change the last 20 minutes and get all the young lads on. I think it was a good lesson for them today. I think they obviously had a really good second half down at Ealing, I thought, physicality wise, and I think today's probably a good lesson how hard it is when you're playing good teams to back it up week to week to week when you're playing men's rugby. So again, disappointing with that last 20 minutes, just probably on a collective level, but good lessons for the young guys, and those young guys are crucial for us going forward.
And on a coaching level, obviously you don't want to be 2 points up, you want to be many points up, but was that actually a really valuable last 5 minutes there to see how the team were defending with only 2 points between the teams?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it was not, similar margins in both games this week and last, and it's not fun losing. And you take these pre-season games for what they are, and it is the chance to get 30 players on the pitch, and that's what it's all about. But yeah, it's definitely nicer to win than lose, and I think it's just good moments at the end, because there was every chance Ealing could have got that right at the end and run in and scored and nicked the game, and that would have been really disappointing. But the boys, disappointed to let that maul in to get it that close, and then they had a huddle and said, we're not going to lose this. So they dug in.
Thanks, George. Looking forward to next week.
Cheers.